Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to
NewJeans re-debut, G-Dragon tour controversy, Dara faces allegations.
It's been 7 long months since Sserafim last took over the K-pop scene, and fans are more than ready for their return, counting down the days until their next album
Really?
drops. Now, after what feels like
It's been 7 months? Feels like they just dropped. Didn't they drop in August? August is 7 months? Time flies, I guess.
forever, a new comeback is finally set to happen in March, and the anticipation is through the roof. While news outlets confirmed an album is on the way, they're keeping the details under lock and key, which means fans have been playing detective to figure out what's happening next. Fans have noticed that Sserafim has been spamming white heart emojis on social media lately, leading many to believe that their comeback is happening on March 14th, which is White Day in Korea. If this is true, this could mean a major concept switch up. Possibly something
That's Pi
softer,
Day
sweeter,
here.
and more romantic, which would be a wild contrast to the fierce, rebellious energy of Crazy. But if there's one thing we know about Sserafim, it's that they never disappoint. Whether they're going soft for White Day or bringing back the intensity,
But so I don't understand why they're saying that, oh, they're trying to outshine NewJeans, but it's March the 14th, so that's like a month away from now. I don't really think this has anything to do with NewJeans whatsoever. They just announced a drop.
this comeback is about to be huge. Some other big news is that after years of waiting, SM Entertainment's next boy group is finally in the works, but fans might not be getting the smooth debut they hoped for. Speculation is running wild that SMTR 25, the group of trainees introduced at SM Town Live 2025, will have to compete for their debut spots in yet another painful survival show. And if that's true, it's
I mean, if 25 is for 25 members, they better compete because that's way too many members for a group.
about to get messy. SM has been dropping hints left and right that something is in the works. Chief of New Artist Development Yoon Hee-jun recently teased that the trainees are working on a new way to interact with fans, and if K-pop history has taught us anything, that's usually code for a survival show. Plus, let's not forget that
Really? I thought that's like a reverse that Hype has, that app that it has for Army and like, I guess not just Army, but for other Hype labels. Not labels, the groups.
Studio White, the agency's broadcasting and production studio, has been suspiciously quiet since its launch in 2023. Fans are now convinced that this is what they've been waiting for, an SBS-backed survival show that will put these trainees through the ultimate test. However, the problem is that SM has never fully relied on survival shows to debut their groups before. Their artists are handpicked through an internal evaluation system, meaning fans don't typically get a say. And if they suddenly switch to a survival show format, people are worried that visuals will be prioritized over SM's signature vocal and performance skills. As soon as rumors started circulating, fans weren't having it. The idea of watching talented trainees battle for their debut in an intense, emotionally
But that doesn't make any sense. So if the fans want SM to produce vocalists, then just vote for the vocalists. Don't vote for visuals.
Naturally, people are going to want to pick the visuals.
I mean, but if that's who people want, that's who people want. How can you be mad at that? I don't know. If there's majority of people who want vocals, they'll get the vocals. If majority of people want the visuals, they'll get visuals. That means that the vocals are not important anymore.
exhausting reality
Also, how I
show.
would think is like the visuals, they're not a bad singer, but they're just not the best.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's the idea. They want the best singers, I guess, because that's what SM Town is known for. But
Wasn't exactly an exciting thought. Some pointed out how these shows don't fit SM's usual style, while others flat out rejected the idea, saying they don't want to see these boys suffer for entertainment. Now, on a more serious note, 21's Dara, also known as Sandera Park, has found herself at the center of intense backlash after a resurfaced video revealed a deeply problematic past relationship, one that many are calling extremely disturbing. Controversy started when an old Dara TV clip from 8 months ago began circulating on social media. In the video, Dara casually tells Minzy a story about how, before her debut, a cute guy approached her at an arcade and asked for her number. Since she thought he was adorable, she gave it to him. But here's where things took a wild and deeply unsettling turn. The boy was only 14 years old. What makes things even more messed up is that, at the time, Dara revealed she was 19. However, instead of immediately walking away, she chose to lie about her age, telling him she was 16 so they could
okay, so I did ask the question in the other one. Oh, is he an idol? He's not an idol. I guess they just randomly met.
As if all of this wasn't disturbing enough, Dara continued to tell the story as if it was a cute little romance. Fans couldn't believe that Dara not only admitted to dating a minor, but she also laughed it off like it was a sweet memory. She didn't try to excuse it, she didn't say she was unaware of his age, she knew exactly what she was doing and even changed her age to make it happen. And somehow, nobody stopped her from telling this story on her own YouTube channel. Netizens were left stunned.
I think maybe it's acceptable in Korea. I think that's the only way to, because as I said in the other videos, not only she did that, which is whatever. Well, not whatever, but it's a problem itself. But she told that, so she didn't feel anything about it. She thought it was okay. B, the video people, editors, they left it in, which that means they thought it was okay. And C, the third person who watched it before release watched it, and they thought it was okay too. So I mean, if three different Korean entities watched it, they all thought it was okay. I think that means it's okay in Korea.
Wondering how this flew under the radar for so long. Some even questioned if her team approved this segment before it was uploaded, especially at a time when celebrities are constantly held accountable for past actions. Many pointed out that a 5-year age gap might not seem massive in adulthood, but between a 14-year-old middle schooler and a 19-year-old adult, it's a completely different story. As if the situation wasn't uncomfortable enough, Minzy's response in the video left fans equally disturbed. Instead of reacting with shock or concern,
Right. That's D. Minzy sat there, took it. Oh, funny. How cute. She didn't think it was wrong.
she smiled and treated it like a wholesome story, which made the whole interaction feel even more surreal. Netizens couldn't believe that neither Dara nor Minzy saw a problem with what was being shared. Backlash continues to grow by the minute, with many people saying they can't look at Dara the same way again. Even those who loved her as an idol are now feeling deeply uncomfortable, and her
Yeah, is like how she's gonna handle this? I don't know.
Yeah.
It seems like I don't know how she handled this in the past, because it seemed like it was brought up in the past before, and I guess people moved on, and then now it's being brought up again since they're now touring.
Yeah, I'm confused. Why is it coming out now? This was on a show 8 months ago. Why is it so 8 months ago nobody cared? Now people care?
Yeah, I wonder if she addressed it at that time, or it simply they just removed that clip out from.
Well,
the
now they
interview.
said they removed that now.
Oh.
But I mean, how can she address it? Just apologize? Or like what? There's nothing she can do about it. But
Because I don't know if it would be genuine.
it wouldn't. But what realistically, what can she do to make it better? Nothing. I don't think there's anything she can do. I mean, the only thing she can do is come out. Yeah, now I realize that what I did was wrong. I shouldn't have done it. I mean, it might be disingenuous, but that's about the only thing that can at least somewhat remedy the situation. I don't know, like, it happened, 2 decades ago or so? What?
How old was she when she did this interview?
I don't know, but I think they're like late 30s, maybe early 40s. I can look her up, but they debuted a long time ago.
past carefree, quirky image is quickly being replaced with a very different perception. For now, Dara has yet to address the controversy, but with social media already exploding, fans are wondering, will she take accountability or will she try to brush this under the rug?
Yeah, she's 40 years old, so this was 21 years ago or so, so wow, but when I type in her name, this comes up.
It comes up about this
It
situation.
says, yeah, 21's Dara called
Oh.
pedo after all clip show singer lying about her age. Oh,
Well,
interesting. Yeah.
did they lie?
No, I'm not saying they lied. It's just, it happened 2 decades ago. I mean, there's nothing she can do to change it. Just
I guess what she can do is not normalize it, because she
right.
inappropriately put that on a platform, giving the indication to others that what she did was okay. Knowing that if it was a man who said that jokingly, he would have
That's
been
a problem.
flamed.
Yeah. I think, yeah, she can come out and say, I was wrong. I shouldn't have done that.
To protect other kids.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Now I realized. She has to say something like, now I realized, because obviously 8 months
At
ago
that
she
time,
didn't
he
realize it. So now I realize that,
That's something
this is
she
wrong.
needs to say
Yeah,
something
she just
about.
says something like that. I mean, that's about anything. Nothing else you can do.
Dara wasn't the only idol causing problems this week, because G-Dragon also
YG, both YG artists, huh?
faced a fair share of criticism regarding his world tour announcement. G-Dragon's long-awaited return to the stage should have been a moment of pure celebration. After years of anticipation, he finally dropped a teaser for his third album, Ubermensch, along with the announcement of a world tour under the same name. Fans were ecstatic at first, ready to witness a huge comeback, but the excitement quickly turned into heated controversy when people began analyzing the meaning behind the title and the visual branding of the promotional material. While Ubermensch might sound like an artistic and quirky choice, it's historically historical meaning has left many, particularly European fans, feeling deeply uncomfortable. The term, originally introduced by German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche, describes the ideal superior man, someone who transcends conventional morality and becomes a higher being. However, that's not why it's causing an uproar. The issue lies in the fact that the German regime twisted Nietzsche's concept during World War II, using Übermensch to justify their ideology and the belief in an Aryan master race. Given this dark history, the use of the word in a global tour, especially one that could include European stops, has received immediate backlash. But the controversy doesn't stop there.
I wouldn't be
Fans quickly
surprised
dissected the
if
visual
those European stops they pull out and they say, we don't want the smoke.
It's possible. Honestly, he has to come out to say something. Well, I
Yeah.
guess if he doesn't say anything, clearly he don't care. That shows something too. But if he comes out and apologizes, then I guess
Do you think it's too vague? You just using like this term? Because I don't know what he means by saying this term.
I mean,
don't.
honestly, I didn't know either. But there are people who know apparently,
Yeah.
so they are the ones that are offended by it.
That's why you don't say words you don't know what they mean.
Yeah, this one we had to look up what the word means when we
Yeah.
first saw this.
elements of the tour's promotional poster, and things only got more unsettling from there. The typography and color scheme used for Übermensch have raised even more eyebrows, as the sharp Gothic-style font and the bold red and black aesthetic have an eerie resemblance
You
to
still don't say
propaganda
anything?
designs used.
No, it's been like what, over a week, are we gonna have? No, he didn't say anything. I don't think he's gonna say anything, honestly. Feel like if he was to say, he would have said it already.
So maybe he's gonna take it down or what? He's gonna move forward like. He's gonna move forward and not say anything.
I don't know. We'll see.
By Germany throughout World War II. While G-Dragon has long incorporated these types of artistic aspects into his work,
Social media.
What's also interesting is that he has brand sponsorships. I feel like brands might rob him for that too, because there's quite a few brand owners, business owners that are Jewish.
many fans feel that in this particular context, the combination is deeply problematic. As discussions grew online, people also pointed out that this isn't the first time he's used visual elements that could be misinterpreted.
Yeah,
Some
he's
recalled his
posted.
past Mama performance.
He has it pinned and then.
Oh yeah, it's pinned. Wow.
He's still posting like he's.
Oh, he just posted 12 hours ago promoting it.
Yeah.
He don't care.
And then again, with the flag.
Wow.
He put something. He said bullshit.
What?
A song, I guess. Is
Oh, the song name is bullshit. Yeah. Yeah, he clearly don't care.
Yeah.
Where Übermensch was featured in the background while he stood in the center of a stage design that closely resembled the number 88. While this could simply be a reference to his birth year, 1988, many were quick to point out that the number has unfortunate associations in certain political spheres, particularly in far-right circles. Others took the analysis even further, highlighting that his birthday falls on August 18th, another number that, when taken...
This is a little hard to say he intends 88, because to intend it in that way, you have to have knowledge of that. If he was born in 88, the fact that he put 88, I mean, if he's not in the right wing, that type of environment, how would he ever even know what 88 stands for? To him, that's just his birth number.
He has to do some sort of planning to put this Übermensch.
No, Übermensch, yes, I agree. But they're also now talking, they said, that 88, there's association with the...
A lot of people don't realize a lot of things can connect.
Right, I feel like
And they're connecting.
for us to really be convinced he supports that type.
Subconsciously, I don't know his business.
No, but I'm saying there should have to be something come out that he has supported that, or something clear that we can say okay to condemn him.
You know how people, when they say, if you keep buying this brand, even you still directly supporting this.
Yeah.
I feel like this is what it's giving. He knows, even if he knows, don't know, because he put that in his vicinity, he can be now tagged to it.
Well, the 88, he did that in one time, so maybe now that he saw the criticism, he won't do it again. I don't know. Yeah, we'll have to see. But
even if he didn't, but he still put Übermensch all over his page still. So he stand by the controversy.
Yeah, but I will say, Cookie is doing a good job, because we already know of these issues there, G-Dragon, but she's giving us a little more background, with Sandera, how she met the boy, because I was wondering if he's an idol now here. Also about the 88, so she's diving in a little deeper. She's done a little research, because the K-pop spy she just spits her opinion, doesn't really give us background,
Okay.
taken out of context could carry problematic connotations in Europe and North America. Alone, these elements might not have meant anything, but combined with the choice of Übermensch as an album and tour title, the discomfort only grew stronger. Fans have been vocal about their unease, with many calling for G-Dragon or his team to address the controversy before it spirals further. Some have defended him, arguing that in South Korea, these historical connections do not carry the same weight as they do in Western countries, and that the use of Übermensch was likely meant in an artistic or philosophical sense rather than political. However,
Yeah, fair enough, but he
You
still
sound
should
like a
apologize.
jerk. That sounds like a jerk response.
No, I'm just saying that's fair enough. I get it. It might be true, but now that he is aware of that, he has to apologize. Because if he wasn't aware of that and he did that, cool, it's okay. He wasn't aware of that because he's in East Asia. He's never heard of these issues. Neither were we, by the way. So but now that he is made aware, that's
Just say, I
yeah.
don't associate with those things. This is something else.
Yeah, say, oh, I wasn't aware of that. That's it.
That's not hard.
Yeah.
However, others feel that, intentional or not, someone on his team should have flagged the potential issue before deciding on the branding. One particularly blunt take online suggested that if G-Dragon were to bring this tour to Germany without making changes, it could turn into an outright disaster. As a global superstar, many believe it's
Yeah, because in Germany, like a lot
They
of
don't
that stuff
play.
is illegal, actually.
They don't play
So
in Germany. They
it's,
say we're not doing that again.
Like, I don't know if like this Ubermensch thing is illegal or not. I'm not German, but we do know some of the stuff from those times is illegal.
his responsibility to be mindful of how his artistic choices are perceived on an international scale. With his tour dates and locations still unannounced, speculation continues to build over whether his team will quietly adjust the branding or double down on their creative direction. Finally, let's talk about NewJeans, who, moving forward, will be known as NJZ. The girl group
And
that
so
took
far,
the
they
industry
look
by
like they
storm has
doubled down.
officially rebranded.
So far, yes, that's what it's looking like. Which, if they do well, I think a boycott is in order.
A move that nobody saw coming, but that perfectly reflects the chaotic, unpredictable battle they're fighting against Hybe and Adore. For months now, the legal war between NewJeans, Adore, and Hybe has been making headlines. The members dropped
Ever since I was a G, I've been legit. It don't matter what they say.
shocking allegations of manipulation, mistreatment, and shady business tactics by their label, leading to a messy public fallout. The group held an emotional press conference in November, announcing that they were terminating their contracts and breaking away from Adore for good. But Adore wasn't having it. The label immediately fired back, claiming that the contracts were still legally binding, filing a lawsuit to enforce them, and even attempting to block the members from signing independent brand deals. While the case is still tied up in court, with hearings scheduled for March and April, the girls have decided they're done waiting, and now they're taking full control of their careers under a brand new name. The group's name change to NJZ wasn't legally mandated. It was a bold unilateral decision by the members themselves. According to Honey, the rebrand is about turning this rough period into something exciting rather than letting it define their careers. The girls are pushing forward, refusing to let corporate battles slow them down. But looking at the situation from a legal perspective, things are still an absolute nightmare. Adore was quick to respond, issuing a statement calling the name change unfortunate and insisting that the contract dispute hasn't been settled yet. They also took another dig at the members, saying that they're always open to talking and resolving misunderstandings, a claim that literally nobody is buying at this point. Fans are exhausted by Adore's copy-paste responses, with some wondering why the company is dragging this out instead of just letting the group go. But there's a lot of money.
What? Letting the group go? How? Why? Why would they ever do that? So then any group can just get up and leave because they don't like something.
Yeah,
Like, that don't make no sense.
that's a dangerous
Yeah,
example.
precedent. Yeah. What the
On the
fuck?
line, and Hybe isn't about to let one of its biggest acts just walk away without a fight. There's still
And
a
it is the
massive
biggest.
question mark over whether the group will have to pay penalties for leaving, and the numbers being thrown around are ridiculous. Some estimates claim that the 5 members combined could owe over $213 million, while others say the number could go as high as $442 million. But NJZ's argument is simple. They didn't break their contracts, Adore did. They believe that the responsibility should fall on the company, not them. Whether the courts agree with this is yet to be determined. But legal drama aside, NJZ is embracing its fresh start. They made several major announcements during a live stream, revealing that their new debut date is February 2nd, and that they're getting ready to release new music and
So if they're...
February
what?
2nd?
What? Because they debuted 10 days ago?
Maybe with the name.
Oh.
restart their activities. They even claimed they were going to be signed under a brand new agency. They'll also be performing as NJZ for the first time at ComplexCon Hong Kong in March, where they'll reveal their first song under their new identity. The members have been teasing a complete creative rebrand with bolder styling, more experimental music, and an entirely new approach to their performances. While they're still holding on to the essence of their original identity, this rebrand signals that they're ready to break out of the box that Adore put them in. They're ditching the girl next door aesthetic that defined their early days and leaning into something sharper, edgier, and more unpredictable. The members
Oh,
have been
wow.
vocal about wanting to experiment, from
different.
trying out non-gendered clothing
That looks like Eyelet, honestly, that picture. This one. Yeah, it looks like Eyelet.
to completely reinventing their sound. According to them, their next era is
Which
going to be
Eyelet copying them, now they're copying Eyelet back.
massively different from what fans are used to, but in the best way possible. The timing of Sserafim's comeback and NJZ's rebranding has sparked an intense debate among fans, with accusations flying that Hybe is deliberately sabotaging NJZ's fresh start. While Fear-Nots are thrilled about
Oh,
Sserafim's long-awaited return in March, Bunnies believe that the comeback announcement was strategically timed to overshadow NJZ's major rebranding moment. Whether or not Hybe's timing was intentional, March is definitely going to be an eventful month for the K-pop industry.
Woo. And it's
been-
gonna like make history too, because this is gonna set a precedent.
Well, I don't think we're gonna get the case court outcome in March.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, this is gonna be like what starts it off,
Yeah.
gets the game rolling. Everyone's strategy is gonna be on the floor. Guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. If you feel like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord, and as always, share as much kindness as possible.